Hello everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to another live play of...
Pandemic, I guess.
That's right, we're going into April now, and our first 3 months seem pretty easy. We expect things are going to possibly heat up. Everybody tells me just wait, so hopefully this is the just wait month where something's going to happen. We'll find out. So things are going to change for us. We're going to get into our card. We're going to flip that over to see if we get any new objectives or whatever. So why don't we get this game started, and we'll see hopefully if April's going to be a little bit tougher than what we've experienced thus far. Alright, so beginning of April, let's see what our little card here says. So it does say draw this card just before you set up your first game in April. Ready? Carry on. Complete 2 of the 3 existing objectives. So our 2 or 3 of existing objectives would be, which we have to discover a cure for all 3 of the normal diseases, and then we'll have to do one of these 2, which is eradicate at least one disease, or have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world. We know that because of the 2 stars here in April, so that tells you that we have to complete 2 of these 3, one of them having to be this because it's mandatory. Alright, so let's get this game set up and select our characters. Alright, so we got the game all set up here, and because we are playing the exact same scenario at the moment, now it does say here on this card, it says stop, collaborate, and listen. Draw this card as soon as the second epidemic card has been completely resolved. So as soon as we get the second epidemic card, we'll draw this and we'll see what it's got to say. I will continue to play as Bob the Builder. I've already got my 4 cards here, and Carmen will continue to play as Professor Norris, and she's got her 4 cards. I
am the scientific pilot.
Yes. Now, we do get to add 1 military base anywhere on the board, and we didn't discuss this off camera yet. I was immediately thinking right here in Algiers, no. Because, well, I'll explain why. It is right here on the border. If we put a military base there, then that would allow me to be able to travel to that place from another military base and then put quarantine markers. That was what my thinking was. But why was you not thinking that would be a good spot?
Because the black is where we need military bases. So I was thinking Baghdad would be better because it's right in the middle of all of the
Algiers is black.
Okay, but it's not. See, Baghdad would be connected to more black cities in the case that we would be able to quarantine adjacent cities.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you do have a point there.
And Karachi as well would be a good spot. Either way.
All right. Well, I'll take your advice and we'll put it in Baghdad there.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to go first because I am the builder guy here. And let's see.
Can we fix it?
Got plenty. Yes, we can. We got plenty of stuff to do here, but let's discuss it off camera and decide what we want to do exactly. All right. So for my first action, I'm going to travel to Miami. I'm going to now. That's one action. I'm going
Just going down to Cali.
No, I'm going to Miami. I'm going to build a structure there. So it says, as an action, build a structure in the city you are in. No card required. I will build a military base there. So that is my second action. For my third and my fourth, I'm just going to remove 2 cubes from Miami. So there'll be just 1 left there. And that would be it for me. So let's draw 2 cards. So 1. Got a red, Beijing. And then a blue, New York. The reason I didn't give Carmen Miami is because I was thinking possibly I could draw a yellow, and then that'd give me my 3rd. Now I do wish I would have given it to her. Oh well. Let's see.
You still can.
Essen and Madrid. So 2 blues are going to go on the board. 1 in Essen and 1 in Madrid. All right, Carmen, your turn.
And we are off to a brilliant start, as I am going to remove 2 cubes as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, this is kind of a slow start.
Yeah,
all right.
It's always like that.
See what I can get. Cairo and Algiers. So now I have 3 blacks. That's not going to do us any good because we can't cure blacks.
Montreal and Tunisia. So where's Tunisia? It's right there. And then Montreal right there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm on Miami, so I'm going to give Carmen Miami. So there you go. That'll give her her second card for Miami, and then hopefully I'll be able to give her... Yeah, for yellow. And then hopefully I'll be able to give her Buenos Aires as well. All right, so for my second action, I'm going to take advantage of my guy's ability. Once per turn is an action, move from any city containing a structure to any city by discarding any city card. I'm going to get rid of Tehran. And I'm going to go from here all the way up to Seoul. That was my second action. Now this is where we were kind of deciding what should we do. Should I build a structure? Obviously we want to remove a cube. So there's one. I'm thinking let's just remove a second cube and we'll just take 2 off of there. Try to contain things. And then that would be it for my turn. So let's draw 2 cards. Zimbabwe. Man, we're getting a lot of black cities. Man, there's our epidemic. It's really not helping in the slightest. So, all right, go ahead and pull the bottom card off, and we need to put 3 cubes on it. Oh, God, it's a black.
Right here.
That's not good at all. No.
Okay.
Shuffle that.
Yeah.
Shuffle that into there. The good part is I do have Mumbai City card. Okay, we've discussed this in previous videos that you shouldn't be allowed to shuffle. Yeah, so you take the camera.
Yes,
And Carmen will
shuffling.
always draw. She'll draw Mumbai as the very first one. She always does. So let's see. Hopefully, I've got better luck. So ready?
Talking about it probably
Madrid
ruined our luck here.
and Bogota.
All right, not bad.
Ooh, there's 3 on Bogota. Though, so.
Okay.
All right, that's it for me. It'll be Carmen's turn.
Okay, we've discussed this. We need to get something cured. And
Yes, we do.
I have 2 yellow cards, so we're just going to try to get me another yellow card, I suppose. So, first I'm going to use my pilot ability. I do not have to discard a card when taking a direct flight. I only show the card, return it to my hand. I have Miami, so I'm going to fly to Miami. Yeah! I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a Miami song, and I can't.
That was
so
one.
it was 1.
2.
2, step on Bogota. 3, remove a Bogota cube. 4, step onto Buenos Aires. Thank you,
And go ahead and
co-pilot.
draw 2 cards.
Tim's doing everything for me.
Oh, good. Good.
This
That's
is
what we
sweet.
needed. So you've got too many cards now.
I have too many cards. What am I going to do?
Get rid of the
Black cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got 9. You got to
Gotta
get rid of 2. I'd probably get rid of Moscow. And where's Cairo? Oh, probably Moscow and Cairo.
I want to keep Algiers because we have cubes on it. So, yeah. All right.
Probably going to put another one on.
Sydney.
Got it.
That's upside down.
So that's 3 on Sydney now. And then
Kinshasa, which has another cube.
here we go. So, ugh. Okay, so my very first action is that Carmen is in Buenos Aires, and I have the Buenos Aires card. And if you remember, we have share knowledge, so I can give her that card as my first action. So that is our 4th yellow card. She's going to have to now discard a card, though, which she'll have to get rid of Algiers. All right.
Why would I want to get rid of Algiers? I mean, I realize I'm going to have to go to Essen to give this to you, and I just don't see that happening anytime soon.
I would do not get rid of your blue card. That'd be a horrible idea, because we win the game with our other cards. We can't win with Algiers. We can't do anything with it. I'm going to take now a direct flight to Mumbai, which means I'm going to go from here to here. That'd be my second action. My third action, I'm going to place a quarantine marker on Mumbai. My 4th action, I am going to build a research facility there as well. So there we go. And the reason I can do that is because I do not have to have the card. No card required. Now I'm going to draw 2 cards. Hopefully I get some blues. I got 1 blue. Another blue would be awesome. I got another yellow, which isn't going to matter because Carmen's got everything she needs now to cure yellow. So, all right, can you flip me 2 cards up there, please? And then we'll see what pops up. So
Washington.
Okay, so that's our second on Washington.
Miami.
And our second one on Miami. So, all right, Carmen, all you, girl.
Okay, we are so close to eradicating yellow because right now I'm going to cure it.
Yay!
And the reason I can cure it, first of all, Tim was able to give me the card because we have the co-workers with
benefits. Co-workers
what is
with
it called?
Our friend.
A relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so then also we can cure it just by discarding the yellow cards without being at a research facility.
Mutated.
Because we
Full
have
metal measles.
mutated the full metal measles. All
Awesome.
right.
So I'll slide that up. And that means it is
So that is
cured.
1. Action 2, I'm going to go to Bagada. 3, remove both cubes because it's cured. 4, I will just step up there to Miami.
Phenomenal.
And now let's see what I get. I got another yellow card.
Yeah, fodder.
And a blue card.
All right, that gives us 5 blue cards between the two of us.
5 blue cards.
Yeah, so I think we were playing in our next turn.
Yeah.
So I think it just changed. So Seoul and Algiers. Ooh, Algiers has got 3.
No. Bad.
And Seoul has 2. So ugh. So we both discussed it that black that could really that could get ugly fast. And we can't cure it, so we're going to have to contain this until we can win the game. Now, the good part is we should have blue taken care of. I've got 3, she's got 2. I could technically gain both of them other 2 cards from her, and on my next turn, cure blue. But this could erupt, and then we lose the game.
And he's already in the black area.
I'm already in the black. That's right. So what we're going to do is that I am in a location with a structure. So once per turn as an action, move from any city containing a structure to any city by discarding a card. So I'm going to discard Santiago because I won't need any yellow. And I'm going to go from here to Algiers. Now, that was my first action. Second action, going to place a quarantine marker. Third action, step there. Fourth action, place an additional quarantine marker. So hopefully this will start containing some of the black. So now, draw 2. Khartoum and Istanbul. And then go ahead and flip up 2 cards up there for me as well, please. So I look like a red. Ho Chi Minh City, which is here. And Essen. All right. Well, this game's getting a little bit scarier compared to our previous games because we're moving a lot slower on curing the diseases. So, all right, Carmen, it's your turn.
All right, we have all this planned out to try to cure the blue. So I'm going to step here to Washington. That's 1. You give me Washington.
Can I give you a suggestion before you do that?
What?
Maybe pull both of them off of there for 1 first.
That's not going to get me all the blue cards in 1 turn.
No, it wouldn't. But let me explain why. Because you're not going to be able to cure this round anyways.
No, that's true, but you have a lot of cards. I don't know. I was kind of worried that you'd have to discard
because
something
I can get rid of yellow and black. So if you pull both of them off first...
That's 1.
Yeah, that means we've got 2 yellow down here still to have to eradicate it with, but, we've got a chance to be able to do that on my turn.
So.
That's 1. Now
2.
2.
Now give me Washington.
3.
3. And then because Tim has the New York card, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll step to New York.
You want to go there, and then I can give you New York on my turn.
That way, if he wants to give me New York, he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, no epidemic, please. Oh, good. That was our grassroots. This is a unfunded event. So the person who plays this card may discard up to 3 city cards, removing 1 cube matching the color of each card from anywhere on the board.
Sweet.
Hey, you got how many yellows? Just 1? Oh gosh, if you draw a second yellow, you'd be able to just discard both of them and be able to use that.
No, of
It's a
course
blue.
not.
Hey, that's your 4th blue.
But now I have all the blues I need.
Okay, so so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna have to get rid of cards.
I could just
So
play
you
this
could play
immediately.
that. You could play that. I wish you had more blacks.
Discard up to 3 city cards.
Yeah.
Removing 1 cube matching the color of each card
Yeah.
from anywhere on the board.
So you can get rid of 1
Look
more.
at,
Do red because then we could pull 1 off of Sydney there.
Yeah,
Yep.
but still, that's not 3 cards. This is kind of...
What do you? Oh, because it doesn't count as the actual city.
Yeah. It's kind of disappointing to
I could
tell you the
still
truth.
give you the blue card as my first action. I'll tell you what. Turn the camera off. Let's think about this real quick.
I mean,
off
I
camera.
could always discard this for now and not even play that, right?
Yes, you could
Yeah.
technically, but I think it's a good idea for us to pull 1 off of red. Don't you think?
Well, let's think
I'd like
about
to
it.
get as many black ones as we could.
Okay, we have decided not to use this because I just don't have the right cards for it at
If you have
the
a lot of
time.
black, it'd be perfect. but-
Yeah, I don't have any black, unfortunately, and I don't want to discard my reds.
No.
The blues we're about to use to cure the disease, so I'm just going to discard this so that I have 7 cards. And now I will see what we're infecting.
So what's
Montreal.
that one? Montreal, okay. Go ahead.
It's over there by me. Okay, and Istanbul.
Which means we pull off the quarantine marker that I put there. So awesome. All right. All right, so I feel like we are on pace to win this. So first thing I'm going to do is put another quarantine marker in Istanbul. We do not need black to cause us any more issues. Second action, I am going to build another military base. So that would be one military... Oh, wait. Have we seen our second epidemic yet? No, we still haven't. That means I'm probably going to draw it. I was about to say, don't forget, we got to draw this card.
Yeah.
Wow, I cannot believe we have not drawn our second one
our
yet.
goal's
Okay.
going to change, huh? Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming.
Possibly.
Regardless, so that'd be number 2. Number 3, I'm going to fly to Knisha, which I will get rid of this card here.
Ooh, say it again.
Fourth one, I will treat that, which means now we have eradicated yellow. So
No more full metal measles.
full metal measles. Everybody's happy now. No more full metal measles. All right, so that was my 2 actions. Now I'm assuming that we're probably going to get the
Ready?
second There it is.
Ha.
Okay.
I'm good at drawing this.
Go ahead and pull the bottom card, and hopefully it's yellow. And we infect it, which it's red.
Tokyo.
Crap.
Ooh.
That's not good. All right, so Tokyo is right here.
We need to move
Now-
this up.
Yep,
Wait, were we supposed to do that as soon as we draw it or after we resolve it?
doesn't matter. So go ahead and shuffle those. See, you're going to do it
Oh,
again.
no,
Give
don't
it-
shuffle.
Yeah.
No
don't
shuffling
shuffle.
for Carmen.
No shuffle for Carmen.
Professor
Okay.
Norris is bad at shuffling.
So here's the deal. We don't want to draw Sydney nor Tokyo off of this. Everything else we're safe with.
Sweet.
Yeah, because everything else we've either got quarantine markers on or we're safe from anyways. So, all right, so Essen, Seoul. So, all right, so now we've got 3 on Seoul and 3 on
Oh,
Tokyo.
goodness.
And
That's
3
scary.
on Essen. Oh, that's all very, very scary. All right,
Uh-huh.
so now we have to
Dun, dun,
go up to
dun.
here. And it said, draw this card as soon as the second epidemic card has been completely resolved. Which, I guess technically we shouldn't have flipped our infection stage. So, all right. Alert. CODA has mutated again, producing frightening results. Victim skin turned translucent, showing the viscera? What's V-I-S? What is that word right there? Viscera. Okay, I'm sorry. And tissue beneath. Even worse, those faded, quotations, faded, often experience periods of great rage, attacking anything within... Oh my god. Is this going to turn into a zombie game? They are agitated and confused during these times, often hallucinating and exhibiting bizarre and abnormal behavior. After these aggressive periods, the faded are normal in demeanor, although horrible to behold. This is starting to sound like, what was that zombie movie with Brad Pitt that...
With Brad Pitt? I have no idea.
Yeah, you didn't watch it with me. You never watch anything with me anymore. All right, we got to open up a ton of stuff here. So, all right, let's start with R. All right, here's R. R. All right, so
Faded cities.
Oh, boy.
From now on, place faded figures instead of CODA cubes, including game setup. Cities will change into faded cities as faded figures appear in them. Before placing faded figures onto a city, mark the city as a faded city using the stickers that follow, if it doesn't already have a faded city sticker. Replace all CODA cubes in the city, if any, with faded figures. Then proceed normally, triggering an outbreak if you would need to place a 4th faded figure. You now have top secret clearance. Open package 3. I'm guessing that's going to be
has
faded
to be
figures.
the faded figures, so...
Okay, let's get package 3. Let's see what's in here. Bum, 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 bum,
Do you think it's
bum,
peppermints?
bum.
I want a peppermint.
Drum roll, please. Faded figures. Look at that.
I can't hardly see
Here,
them.
I'm going to get one out. Okay. Get one out for you guys. Ah, we're faded.
faded.
They're like the Invisible Man. Scary.
If I was the Invisible Man, I'd be so bad. Okay, let's go to our next one, which would be you. All right, here's you. Here's you. All right.
Convert adjacent cities. If a
Convert,
faded
not con.
convert. I don't know. If a faded city outbreaks into any city, even one that's a different color than the CODA virus, Mark that city as a fated city. This city will now produce fated figures instead of cubes of its original disease. When cities of other diseases outbreak into a fated city, place cubes as normal.
This is all getting really confusing. Okay. What's next? I don't know. It's just more to keep track of.
36?
Nah, let's go E. Go
E.
All right, here's E. Eeyore. Oh, poo.
Oh, boy. Starting turns with fated figures.
Holy crap,
when you
man.
begin your turn, if your pawn is in a city with one or more fated figures, take one
Holy crap.
scar and add it to your character card. Remember, if you cannot add a scar, your character is lost. Wow.
Ooh, it's getting ugly.
This is getting really,
Is this
really
going to be just
difficult.
all a bunch of extra rules? Just flip this. Why couldn't it have all just been one sticker, one sticker sheet? I mean, all right, I need S. All right, here's S.
There are so many for
Super
this
sucks.
turn that it's starting to get less exciting.
It's like, put up 30 more things.
Oh, look, it's another rule sticker.
Yeah.
When adding fated figures to a city with a quarantine marker, remove the quarantine marker instead. If you are unable to place the number of fated figures actually needed on the board, you lose the game. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
All right, well,
There's
that's
always
the same
that.
as cubes.
I need V, as in Vicky. Oh, Vicky, yes.
V's right here.
Oh, good. Let's just do it real quick.
Get this.
Let's do this thing.
If you are unable to place the number of fated figures actually needed on the board, you lose the game. Hey,
Didn't
we
just
just
cover
read that.
This is getting goofy. 29. It's becoming redundant. So is this going to say it in another way that if we can't place enough figures that we lose?
Okay.
If you shall exceed
29. CODA 403C cannot be treated or cured. Place fated figures instead of
okay.
cubes.
That goes over
Convert infected cities to fated cities. We already know this, but this is going to go on the board now.
there. Yeah.
And it's all in one spot instead of in like several different stickers.
Well, these go into
So-
the rule book. That's
Yes,
why.
I know. I
All right.
realize
So
this.
I need
Okay.
36 now.
36.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
All right.
36.
Oh, those are our faded stickers.
Faded city stickers.
Oh, you know what? I think you may have been right. Maybe we were supposed to go like from here down, here down, here down. I don't know, because there's our stickers.
The
so-
first city to gain a faded figure is City 0. Place this sticker on that city. Oh, man.
Ooh,
All right.
City 0.
They're like little hazard labels.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's radioactive.
33. 33's right here.
Yeah.
More faded city stickers.
Awesome. That was good that we had to do a whole nother number for that.
31.
Is it more faded city stickers?
No, it's scars. Terrified. It takes one more action for you to drive fairy to a city containing faded figures. Feeble. It takes one more action for you to quarantine. Paranoid. You cannot share knowledge except with someone you have a relationship with. Ha ha. We don't care. These scars are now available.
That's good.
And 16.
16. Is that that's the last one?
That
Thank
is
God.
the last number.
Well, I figured like
Get on with this
I feel
game
like they should
already.
have just given us a whole nother rule book.
16. Game end upgrade.
Airstrike. What's that do? Oh, cool.
Remove one faded figure from any city. Okay?
Let's blow some shit up. I like
You're
that.
just gonna blow one faded figure up. You're gonna use
I wish it would blow up the entire city worth of
for
figures.
one poor
Yeah, I
zombie
know.
infected person.
All right.
We can't cure you, so sorry.
That goes away now. Now this once again says stop. Draw this card at the end of your first game in April. So, all right. So we're back to normal. Whose turn is it?
Back to the same objectives. And
Isn't it your
everything.
turn? I think,
No,
yeah. It's your
no,
turn. Yes.
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 You're the one who drew the epidemic.
Yes. So it's your turn. So when we come back, Carmen will take her turn. Finally.
Let's work on getting rid of this blue disease. Why are we always getting rid of blue and yellow? I mean, we already named it because we already.
I know. We gotta eradicate red so we can name it.
Okay. So 1, remove from New York. 2, I'm going to fly. Whee! To Essen because we know I have the Essen card, right? Because I have 4 blue. Then I'm going to cure the blue disease.
Yep. So I'll slide
So there's
that
the
up.
Essen card.
Yep.
So that's 3. And then for 4, I'm going to remove
Okay.
the TARDIS shakes from Essen. So
And-
there's my 4 actions.
Actually, that was. Wait a minute. You went
Yeah?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Never mind. Okay.
You thought I was cheating.
No. thought you had another actions. Hey, there's our fourth red, by the way.
Lagos and Seoul. So actually, yeah, not doing too bad.
Yeah, so as long as I give you Beijing, that'll give us our fourth, and then we win the game. So, all right.
What? We're going to win the game?
Yes, we're going to win the game.
Oh,
So,
because we already eradicated
Algiers,
a Z's.
Hey, so, okay, so Algiers, we just pull off our
Algiers has
marker.
the quarantine marker pulled off.
And Sydney, which means we've got an outbreak.
Sydney
now.
outbreaks.
Shoot. All right, so boom, boom, and then Los Angeles all the way over to here. Mm-hmm. And then we've got to put a little sticker on there as well, so we'll take care of that.
Okay, and then you moved our outbreak marker up.
Yep. All right, so this game is won as long as I can get Carmen this Beijing card. So basically everything we're doing really just is structured around that. So what I'm going to do right off the bat is I'm going to build a building here just so that I can fly away from it. So I'm just going to build a military base right here for no real reason. The next thing I'm going to do is use this action. I'm going to discard, I'll just discard Istanbul. Okay. And I'm going to fly for my second action to, it doesn't matter. Well, I was thinking I had enough time to go to here to be able to pull a cube off, but I don't now that I think about it. I'll go to Seoul, third action. You know what I'll do? I'll just go here for my, yeah, you know what? I will do that. So I'm going to pull one off here. My fourth action will be to step over to Seoul. All right,
Beijing,
so,
right.
Or Beijing. So basically I went 1, then fly, 2, retreat, treat, and then step over to here. And then that's all my actions. So, all right. Bogota. And Bogota, and Kokada. All right, let's see what we get. Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi City.
Tokyo.
Shit. All right, so that means we put...
One here,
I'm glad I pulled one off Seoul.
And then one in San Francisco.
One in there, and one in San Fran. And then we'll have to put a 1 on that as well.
Outbreak marker
does move up. Yeah, but the game's 1 now. But I will put a 1 sticker on the Tokyo when we come back.
All right. My coworker is in Beijing, so...
Would you like my Beijing card?
Please give me your Beijing card.
Here it is.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now I'm going to fly.
That's a long flight.
It is a very long flight. I am a great scientific pilot.
You are.
All I have to do is show you this card. Ha ha! I'm amazing.
That's number 2.
That's 2. 3. I'm going to step over here to the research facility.
4.
4. I'm going to hand in my 4 cards because I'm the scientist. I'm amazing.
That would cure red, which means we
That cures red. We won the game. We didn't even use this.
No, we didn't have to.
Look at us.
Do not hand me those. Stop handing me your cards.
We did not have any zombies on the board either.
No, they're not zombies. They're they're
faded.
Faded.
We didn't have any faded people.
Okay, so we'll go to our in-game thingy now. All right, so draw this card at the end of your first game in April before selecting your in-game upgrades. Win bonus! Oh crap!
Prizes,
I don't have
prizes.
anything to be able to scratch with. I got to get something to scratch with. Ready? So.
What is our prize?
Come on, flathead. Do your thing.
That screwdriver's not working very well.
It is too. Don't make fun of the screwdriver.
Coins work better. Keys.
Your
Actually, we're
mama.
using keys.
All right, here, let me...
That is a
All right.
mess.
So, for any game played in May, after setup and before the first turn begins, remove a faded figure from the board and return it for the supply.
Yay!
Exciting!
We don't have
All
any
right.
faded figures.
Let's select our in-game upgrades. All right, so the first thing we decided to do was to mutate the Full Metal Measles again. So now it no longer takes an action to be able to cure this either. So not only do we not have to be in a research facility, but it doesn't even require an action to be able to cure the yellow, which is great. The other thing we did, which this is where we were kind of teeter-tottering back and forth, we were thinking about having a military starting base. But Carmen thought this would be a better idea. If you are in a military base, you may quarantine an adjacent city with the quarantine action. And we put it on my guy, seems how he can build, the military base is so easy. The other thing we were thinking about doing was, seems how we're still at 0 funding, is to put another sticker on one of the cards. But I don't know. I mean, we only get two choices here, so we're kind of limited. All right, so that is the end of April, which did get a little bit more trickier, in my opinion. I did feel a little bit pressure on ourselves, but why don't we talk a little bit about that in our conclusion, and then we'll look forward to what we can expect in May. Hey, that was well. I mean, it wasn't easy this time. I feel like it did put a little pressure on us.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't. I mean, it was just starting to put pressure on us. And then we knew we had it cured the very next turn.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's still a little too easy.
Well, we did get 2 more cities that did get a sticker, so that does kind of stink, regardless, no matter what.
Yeah.
And that can start building up into become a problem. The good thing about this game was that we didn't have a whole lot of black city cards that we had to worry about, but we did contain those with the quarantine markers kind of early on.
True. So if we hadn't done that, then the black could have become a problem.
It could have become a problem. So now we're dealing with these translucent faded people that I guess are going around. What is that Brad Pitt movie, guys? I can't remember for the life of me. It was the book and all that. Anyways,
Attack of the Translucent Zombies, something like that.
It's not Attack of the. She keeps calling out these stupid zombie names, and I'm like, look, that's not helping in the slightest. Okay, no, it's not Attack of the Translucent Zombies. So, anyways, it was fun. I'm looking forward to the next month. We'll deal with these these faded people to see exactly how they're going to impact us. The scariest part about them is that the fact that we're going to be able to obtain the scars if they're added to a city that we're in, and that's scary because scars can kill your character.
It's scary. I don't know. It feels really strange to me. It feels like it's kind of veering off of the pandemic path at this point, Well,
I mean, it's eventually was. I'm happy for that in a sense because in a way it was kind of like nothing but a disease, but now this disease has more of an impact. We're seeing a bigger result. It makes
sense that that a doctor would be able to catch the disease from their patients at some point.
Oh, you talking about with the scars, or what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, the scars aren't necessarily that we're catching the disease. It's the fact that we're being scarred. We're being
the patients are like, I don't want you to treat me, rah! Like that.
I don't think that's what it is either.
I think they're aggressive. What?
I think you're totally missing the point of what a scar does. They're not karate chopping us. Right? It's the fact that you're scarred. It's been an emotional, traumatic event that just occurred. And now you're having these nightmarish, you wake up in the bed.
It's an emotional scar.
Yes!
That is much deeper than getting karate chopped.
It is, because that lasts a lot longer. Look, wounds eventually heal, but those mental scars. This is a touching moment.
Stress.
This is like an after-school special now that we've just turned this into. I've
been trying to treat these patients, and they're aggressive. and they're translucent.
Alright, we hope you guys enjoyed April. We're going to be going into May, which is my birthday month, by the way. I was born in May. So it's got to be, at some point, there's going to have to be like a little birthday party
in the middle of the game. Well,
it'll be towards the end of the game. Because
if you're playing as yourself. It's not Bob Builder's birthday, so...
No, he was actually born in March, unfortunately. So maybe I'll have to
we just missed his birthday. Dang. Yeah.
We'll have to draft terrible. We'll have to draft a character that was born in May to match my birthday month. All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this, and we will catch you guys next month in the month of May. And realize we're a third of the way, we're a third of the way through this game now.
Wow.
We got 8 more months to go, and we'll see what ends up changing, guys. We'll see you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.